we on deck, time to fall in. The money's coming all in with teeth we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree. But no peace till we hear that Britney Griner's free. Sparks fly high through the sky like Mercury. It's close to the sun, feel the heat, you're done. Catch the fever, spread your wings, living dreams is mystical. We weather through the storm, liberty reborn it like a lynx. It's a battle cat.
What up, what up, what up, what up, yo? Welcome to another edition of We Got Next for Thursday, July the 27th. We're coming at you about 33 minutes early, but we got to gain tips off in, 19 minutes. So let's get it, let's get it rocking. What's going on with everybody here? We got Anthony Theus, Paul Vu. What's good? And the other 16 people that are hiding in the corner, welcome. Let's make some money, man. I hope you all had a chance last night because I was way off on that that under. But who in a million years would have thought the Mystics and the Lynx would team up for 118 points in the first half? Never in a million years would I have gotten that one, bro. Oh, man. But that was a great opportunity to bang the shit out of it live. I hit it live 201, hit it live 199, hit it live 198, hit it live 193, and bet the second half under 80. So hopefully you all saw that spot and were able to take advantage of it. Luke Murphy, Kendall, BT, what's good? All right, let's get down to business. I got my man Dream coming in. He's going to drop some props in a play that he's on today. Chicago's own Dream. What up, homie? What up? What up? What up? What up?
The vibes, man. What's the vibes?
What's that?
I said, what's the vibes? What's good?
Oh, the vibe's money. The vibe's money. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. If y'all don't know Dream, man, hit him up at Mr. Dreamy1 on Twitter. My man's a savant with the props, man. You know, straight up. You got the NBA getting ready to start up here in a couple months. This is the man you should be following. Money time. DJ Big Boss. Let's get out of it. Let's get at it. Yeah, I went 1-1 yesterday, but you know, hopefully I've got informed enough viewers to know that live line was just way too fucking high, and they weren't even going to score 80 in the second half. I mean, it's hard to believe you put up 118, you can't score 80 in the second half, but I saw that, man. I saw that like no Nostradamus. So I jumped all over that shit. Let's get to the first game because we got this one tipping off, and I want to get everybody their money. Fever versus the Sparks. We got the Fever. You know, they actually should have won that game the other night. You know, if not for a Jordan Canada 3 as time expired there, the Fever win that game. And there's no other place to look here but the Fever. I think this is a Fever spot that they should be adjusted to the time change. And you know, I'm on the Fever full game plus 3.5, and I'm going back to the first half with the first half over 82.5. I apologize if I'm talking real quick. I want you guys to be able to get your bets in. So once again, Fever full game plus 3.5. I wouldn't be mad at. It's actually down to 2.5 now. So my apologies. I wouldn't even be mad at the money line. I sprinkled the money line in a parlay, and I got that at. Give me 1 second. I will tell you. I got that at. Shit. Of course, this damn thing doesn't want to work now. I got that at. Oh damn it. Plus 122. So that's where I'm at on that. Go ahead, Dream. What do you got going on here?
Two props. Jordan Canada, both ways. I'm on her points over 13.5. I like the spot for her. She's got back-to-back games where she done had like 19 and 20, and she's over this line 3 of 5 games. I expect with Lexi Brown being out, even though they got a shooter coming back, I expect with Lexi Brown being out for her to be her aggressive self. Like I said, she just had 20 points and 10 assists last game that they played the Fever. And I'm also on her over 5.5 assists. I'm not playing the 6.5, so the 5.5 should be on FanDuel. I got it on DraftKings minus 135. I played the 140, but look on FanDuel, I think they got it at minus 128. As far as the assists, she's over this assist line her last 3 games, and that does correlate with Lexi Brown being back. But even if you take Lexi Brown being out, she's over this line 9 of the last 15 games. So I love the spot for her. I expect her to have the second most usage after NECA. So I love both of those, and I lean the under. The line just kind of got away from the opening number, but I lean the under in that game as well.
I can't talk you off of that. Another play, speaking of props, one that I like on this is I like a bounce back for Aaliyah Boston at 14.5 points. I like the over on that. It's juiced a little bit now. It's actually 113 each way. And one more that I like on this one here, and I think it's worth a look. And you can give me your opinion on this one. Let me pull it up real quick because I was looking at it earlier, and I just want to make sure that I give out the right info. Damn. I hate this, man. I should have Jimmy the Bag told me put post-it notes. I need to start listening to him because I screw myself every time and waste time by doing it. I think a look is Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, you can get her at 16.5. I think she's good for between the 16 to 20 points, if not more. I think that's good money there. And another person that I was looking at, another girl I was looking at in this spot is Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler, she's got a low number, and actually I like this one. I like this one even more, and I'm going to put this one in. This is the one I think I'm going to put in. She's at 9.5 on FanDuel, and you minus 106. So she's due to the under, but she's covered that number the last 4 games. And on Tuesday against these Sparks, she put up 15, 5, and 5 and 8. So I think that's good money, man. Erica Wheeler over 9.5, and let me take a look at her assists as well. Yeah,
it's at 4.5, I think.
Yeah, I think both of them are good money, man. I mean, the assists are really juiced, but I think both of those cash, the 9.5 points and the over 4.5 assists. So, what do you think? You have any thoughts on that one?
I love the Aaliyah Boston spot. She's just been getting double teamed like crazy, but eventually she's gonna have to show something without Melissa Smith. She's gonna have to start putting up some numbers. And she's supremely talented. So I love that bounce back spot. Kelsey Mitchell could never talk you off of her, but that Wheeler spot, that's somebody I didn't even look at. That's a good spot.
And I think that's the best spot, to be honest with you, with the points and the assists. And as far as Aaliyah Boston goes, there's no China Aguamike, so I just really think she's due. I mean, after last game, she's not the type of girl that's going to sit back and take having such a soft showing. And I think she's going to come out and just make her presence known and do what she's going to do. She's bar none, she's the rookie of the year. If you didn't get your money on that earlier this season, too late now. But anyway, Ron Crawford, what's good? Ron Crawford's got his spreadsheet plus Atlanta plus 9.
It is.
Yes, I did hit that 17B. I hit that shit, bro. I was happy as fuck, man. Took the Mystics first half, man. And they crushed it. It was good shit. That last spot, Mystics first half. I think I was getting them at minus 1.5 or minus 2. It was cheap number, and I jumped all over it, man. And it was, if that didn't hit, I would have jumped off a bridge, because the other play that I was fighting on, what I was going to do was that Liberty Fever first half over. So both of them covered by margin. What's up, G? So anyway, all right. So here, let's go over, because this game starts in 11 minutes. I am on the Fever plus 3.5. I got it at 2.5. I like it at 2.5. I like the money line too at plus 122 at Caesars, and the first half over 82.5. I think that's good money. Go ahead and tell them what you're on in this game, Dream, and we'll move on to the next one.
I'm expecting a Jordan Canada masterclass, so I took over 13.5 points and over 5.5 assists. Shop around. You should be able to find each of those numbers on various books. I would lean the points more. So if you can't find the 13.5 and you can only find 14.5, I will play that and lay off of the assists. But I expect her to cover both numbers since we playing.
Sounds like money, bro. Sounds like money. Let's get this day started off right. I know that the Angels and the Tigers got me started off right. $200 on the Nerfy, and I left the second inning alone, but I went no run in the third inning and hit that for 200, man. So I got $400 I can give back to the book, but I'm just going to add to it with these games here. We're not giving anything back today. All right, let's go up with the next game. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Beat. I love you guys' support, man. Everybody in the chat, man. I've got the best chat in the fucking YouTube universe, man. Comes to Who-Bangin every day, checks out the show. You know, whether I'm in a slump or I'm fucking banging out winners, man. You guys are here, but I think we turned a corner this week, and I think we're gonna go back to where we were last year and just start paying everybody. So, you know, getting paid by everybody. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. Feeling it more than I felt it all year. And that last night, man, I apologize. You know, that was but never in a million years would I thought 118 points in the first half. But you know, that second half, I went the way I expected, and hopefully, I really hope that you all got on those live numbers. I don't like tweeting out it live because by the time I tweet it out, you know, that shit's gone. You know, it's just a pointless thing to do. So, all right. So go ahead. Paul Vu's on the Angels, it sounds like. All right. All right. Next game up, we have the Dream versus the Liberty. I'm going to let you go ahead and do your thing here, man. We have the Dream giving up 8.5, and the total's at 173 and a fourth.
I was looking at that like, oh, okay. All right. But yeah, number one play for this game going to be the Dream Team total. I had previously overnight played the over, but I'm liking that play less and less because Atlanta. I got this stat from Ronald Cabane. I was watching this show earlier with Ski. Atlanta is the best team in defensive efficiency over the last 10 games and the last 3 as well. I got that from the homie Chris. So I still think the game is going to go over, but I don't like that as much as I like the Atlanta team total over 82.5. I believe it's 81.5 at PointsBet, but 82.5 everywhere else. So they haven't gone over this total. I think they've only gone over this total twice in the last 5 games, or they may not have covered that at all in the last 5 games, but that's not what matters to me. What matters to me is the Liberty they don't play any defense. They're awful. They shouldn't be laying that many points against anybody because they don't play defense. And their last 5 opponents have all have gone over this number of 82.5. So when I put those things together, Ryan Howard was on the timeline talking about how she can't wait to play New York. They dropped those 2 games to Connecticut. I know they pissed off. They had a 6-game winning streak going. Then they lost those 2 games to Connecticut. That game coming back to Atlanta, that really had to hurt. They just got blown off the floor in a get-back spot. They kind of got their legs back under them. They rested their starters against Connecticut. New York plays again tomorrow. It's not a good spot for New York. I expect Atlanta to get that offense back on track. That New York Liberty defense is chicken noodle soup. So for the official play, give me that 82.5 over that team total. And I'm loving that 9. I'm going to wait and see if I can get a 9.5 somewhere, but I'm loving that 9 as well with the Dream.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get that 9.5, bro, to be honest with you. Did that line move to 9 already? I mean, it was at 9 last night, but did it go back?
It said 9 at Bet Rivers.
Okay, all right. I'm looking at FanDuel and Caesars and my locals. They all have it at 8.5. But yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's the only way that I could look. I'm just not gonna get there. I don't want a full game in this. So I took a couple different things here, and this is where I wish that. And I almost put this out last night for you guys to jump in and get it as soon as it dropped. I took the first half over 87.5. It's at 89.5. That's a pretty sharp number. But in all honesty, I can see this game being mid-90s come halftime. So I'm still going to give it out at the over 89.5. You know, the Liberty live and die by the threes, man. You know, if Sabrina's hitting them, you know, this game's going to fly over. And you know, the Dream play with they're one of those teams that play at the other team's pace. You know what I mean? Like if that team's playing fast, they're going to play fast, and they're going to scoot back and forth up and down the court. You know, as far as if the Liberty's points are falling and I expect them to come out motivated, especially after that game against the Storm, where they just didn't cover the spread, but they almost didn't get the win. That's the crazy thing. The Storm played them tough, and I expect to bounce back here with the Liberty. And as far as you go, I can see talking about Ryan Howard and so forth, and the Dream coming out early. I can see that. So what I ended up playing in this game was I took the Liberty second quarter -2.5. I wouldn't be surprised if they're down in that first half, but I'm not gonna take it because I think we have a motivated Liberty team in this spot, man, wanting to show up after trailing most of that game against the Storm. I think this is a spot that the Liberty, if the shots are falling, the Liberty are going to be rolling, and the Dream are a team that can keep up with them. So I'm not taking a spread. I'm not taking the first half. I looked at the first half. I wanted to take the first half with the Liberty -5. It was just a little too much for me, and so I'm going to take I'm going to look at it this way. And I won't be mad if the Liberty are down in the first quarter, and that actually, even helps me even more come this second quarter. So I took the second quarter -2.5, and the first half, like I said, I got it at 87, and I put so much on it that it moved my local to 87.5 because I went back into triple dip on it. So the third one I got 87.5. But yeah, let me put that back up there for you guys. So Dream first half total 89.5. I can't talk anybody off of that. The last time these two teams played, they did score 89, and I was looking at that first quarter total at 44, but that's exactly what they scored the last time they played. I'm talking when they played it at Barclays Center the last time, where Atlanta beat them. So. Yeah, these are the plays that I put in already. First half over, and the Liberty second quarter -2.5. I took both of those at Caesars. I can't play the second quarter with the local, but I wouldn't be mad at the first half over for the. I was liking that first half over for the Liberty, but team total, but the number is just it's a little high at 47.5. So, and I'm sorry, 46.5. It's something that I want to take. I'm chomping at the bit to take it, but I'd be more apt to take that first half over for the Dream at I don't even know what it is. I'll have to look and see what it is. But if they're at 82 for the game, I'm thinking it's got to be like 43, and I think they can get over that. So I don't know. It's nothing that I put in yet, but that's my thoughts on this game. I did take the over 173. It's not something that I'm going to post for an official pick because I just don't know how this game plays out as far as the points go. If it slows down in the second half, if it's a close game, it could slow down in the second half. So my official plays on this is I would take the 89.5 and the Liberty -2.5. I was looking at some props on this game as well, and there wasn't really anything. It was Benizalini was the player that was popping out at me, and I'll put her up because I did take that, and I got her at 10.5. So I got Benizalini at 10.5. I got her at -113. That's now at -128. So I beat the juice on that, but I think she gets that, man. She's been balling lately, and I've said this plenty of times on this show. But Angelini's the glue to this team, man. If she's doing her thing, she's not one that's going to show up in this. Her work isn't always going to show up in the stats, but the last few games that she's been playing, she's been putting up some good numbers. Let me see. I think she's put up 19 the last two games, and
Yeah. She covered every game, 3 of her last 5, and she got 2 hooks. Yeah, I played the 10.5 too. So
got you. All right, so yeah, did you say that? I didn't even hear you say that.
Nah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
should have. I should have gave out my prop looks. I just gave out the dream.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I played a couple props too though.
Yeah, nah, but Angelini's one that I'm on this one. Last couple times she's played Dallas, I think Atlanta. I'm pretty sure she's went over that. She scored 23 back in June against them, and wow, I can't even believe they that's the last game she played against. I'm sorry, not 23, 19. And then 17 the game before against them. So, I think this is a number that we're getting value on, and I'd even pay the 128 for it. Let's see what our chat's got to say here. Dream, Daryl Turner, what's good? Good to see you. Picks from Dave up in there, and EQ. He's on the Fever first quarter. I can't blame you. I can't fault you on that. I you know I I like the Sparks first half though. But it's not a play that I put in. So I just took that first half over in the Fever full game. Daryl Turner, what do you got here? Good afternoon, TC. Looking to see if the crew or if the draw in China, Haiti, and Argentina to win. I like the under 2.5 in China versus Haiti more. First half and over. Fever first half and over. Dream versus Liberty over. Yeah, no, I'm with you on all those except for maybe the Fever first half. But it's not a play that I'm involved in on a side, so can't talk you off that. As far as the Women's World Cup, I haven't even began to look at that yet. I can it's this is actually something I don't look at until later on in the night. To be honest with you, I want to see where the steam goes, what settles, and everything else. And I've been just betting first halves in it. To be honest with you, so Brian Stevens, who cares if you're late, bro? You're here. So yeah. So let me. We've got that game just tipped off in LA. So hopefully y'all got your bets in on that. And we go over the plays that we're on in the Dream and the Liberty. Go ahead, Dream. Let them know what you got going on for the Dream Liberty game.
Yeah, so I'm on the dream team total over 82 and a half. I am gonna most likely get on the dream. Well, no, I am on the dream +9. Gonna see if 9.5 pop, but there's nines at Bet Rivers -113 right now. Um, and also a couple props. I'm on Laney with you as well. But Alicia, I don't know, Alicia Gray, over her 4.5 rebounds. So she's covered this her last 3 games, and she's over 6 of her last 8 games. I love the spot for her in a fast-paced game. So that's what I'm on for that. And I couldn't talk you off of a ladder of Ryan Howard to score 25 +300. It's like 320 or something. And the same with Laney. The score 15 for Laney is like +265. Like, you think she's gonna get the 11? And like T said, her last 2 games, she got 19 and 22. So she's playing the best ball of the season right now.
Yeah, no, I think Laney's stepping up, man, and it's really nice to see her. Having watched her in high school and so forth. But I didn't even know that Ronald and Ski did a show today. Was Chris with him? Chris on there with him today?
Nah, so Chris was on. Me and Chris did a show today. Chris was on my
Oh,
channel.
okay.
Y'all can, yeah, y'all follow me on Twitter, but y'all sub to my YouTube at Kingmaker Sports, or just search Blunt Money Bets, and I'll come
Yeah,
and I'll pop up. But me and Chris did a show, and then after that, Chris was in the chat for Ski, J Money, and Ronald show. But J Money he couldn't show up today, so
yeah.
they asked Chris to get out the chat and host the show with them. You know what I'm saying? And when I
Okay,
had pulled up to the show, Chris was like, he was going from the chat to the show. So
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
I was
Yeah,
able to hear what they felt about the game too. And
yeah,
that's when I got that stat from Ronald about Atlanta defense the last 10 games.
yeah. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, I didn't see them having a show, and we're in the chat, and I didn't even see them talking about it. So, um, but I'm the odd man out in that clique. It's all good though, bro. It's all good. I got to I try to get Ronald on here, man, sometimes, but he's got his kids and stuff, and he can't really jump on at this time. So I'd love to have him back on, but we'll get Chris back in here. And Ski had texted me a couple weeks ago about coming on, so we'll get Ski on here. And I appreciate. Go ahead.
Nah, Ski been low too. I think Ski just been taking it easy because I ain't seen him on too many shows.
Yeah.
Today I think was his first show in weeks.
Yeah, man. He's definitely he needs a break, man. He's got a couple months to that NBA fires up, and Ski's a busy man, bro. He's a busy man. So he's got everybody tugging on him. So I try not to bother him too much, but we'll get him on here one day and get everybody happy. So all right, let me what's up, G? Good to see you, Mr. Barlow World. What do you got here, bro? Canada 6.5 assists. Sabrina 6.5 assists parlay. What do you think? It hit Tuesday, but was that 5.5? Go ahead, Dream. You're the prop master.
I like it. I mean, I'm watching Jordan Canada play right now, so I don't know if you can get that anymore. But I don't think it's a bad look. I would have preferred you to shop and get the 5.5. But I couldn't talk you off of that. Also couldn't talk you off another Sabrina triple-double. She had 37 last time she played Atlanta. I don't know if it was last time she played, but she had 37 this season against Atlanta, and she's also coming off of a triple-double. So you might want to get some sort of Sabrina Ionescu. And I see you got her in your assist. That's why she popped up. But Sabrina, somehow, some way, may be a good look today.
Word. That's what's up. All right, yeah. So once again, man, I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you, Dream, for blessing us with your presence, man. It's always great to have you on here.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, I'd love to get your thoughts on these games and the player props and so forth. I'm not a big prop guy, but sometimes they stick out. And boy, was I wrong on the. No, actually, I don't think I was wrong because I think I didn't expect Fee to have that many points last night. But she came out on fire, and I think she ended up.
She had to match Washington. I mean, Washington playing over their head. B Sykes, I love me some B Sykes. She's been cashing me out all year.
Oh, you ain't lying, bro. You can ladder her up and down, bro. Ladder her up and the fuck down.
Every time. That's why I wasn't even mad when she no-showed the rest of the game yesterday. But yeah, I didn't expect Nafisha to go crazy either, but it's like she had to.
But I mean, she didn't hit the 25 though, because I've been hitting her at the
over. She got hurt.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yep.
She might have 30.
I've been hitting her for her points total and laddering her up to 25 and getting anywhere from plus 160 to plus 220 on that. So, and it's been cashing. But I wish they had a steals prop, man, that I could get somewhere because Sykes, man, Brittany Sykes is a fucking octopus out there, man. That girl is just. I never, I knew Brittany Sykes was all right, but this year she's on another fucking level, man. She's just on fire, man. She's a beast.
I don't know nothing about these girls. Last year, you kind of introduced me to the WNBA. I was just starting to cap it last year. Then I really was capping with the Olympics. So I'm literally learning all these players. I've never seen Brittany Sykes play before this year. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Even with Collier. Never seen Nafisha Collier. Jordan Canada, people telling me she wasn't good last year. I can't tell.
Nah, she wasn't.
All I seen was her balling this whole year. So,
yeah.
She
started out a little slow, but yeah, she's always been a baller. Just last year, I think she was fighting through some injuries, and that whole LA team had some turmoil going on, dating back to what's her name that played for the Aces too. I can't think of her name, man.
Cambridge.
Yeah, Cambridge. Yeah, Liz Cambridge.
Yeah.
They got the cancer cut out. Brought in a new coach, Kurt Miller from the Sun was a big piece there. And I'm waiting for that to show up, man, because I like the sparks going into the season, and I'm disappointed at where they're at. So we'll see. I know the injury bug's been hitting them. We'll see if they can pull out of that, but they don't have much time. They've got like a month, little over a month and a half to get it turned around. So hopefully they can do that. But anyway, picks from Dave, Kendall, AUD, D Zertucci, Mr. Barlow World, Brian Stevens, EQ, Daryl Turner, Paul Vu, Ron Crawford, Jay Peasy, happy birthday, my guy, DJ Big Boss, BT, Luke Murphy, Anthony Theus. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you very much. I will see you all. Let's see when we're getting back at this. I think we're in tomorrow, but if we're only doing one game, I may or may not jump in, but we'll see. We got 3 games tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow, regular time, 3:45 p.m. Eastern time. Games are all at 8 o'clock. I don't like that 3 games starting at the same time. It's just a pointless shit, but it is what it is. Right now, the Sparks are up 10-9 halfway through the first. My first half total over is not looking good, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully that covers. I didn't lay a bunch on it, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see if we can get 20. If we can get 20 to 23 points out of this first half in these next 5 minutes, I'll be happy. And hopefully the second half carries us over that first half total, because I know it started out slow the other night. But Dream, once again, I appreciate you being here, brother. The door is always open for you, man. Just shoot me a text. Let me know. We get you in there. We'll get you in here anytime you want. And because you really blow my mind, and just picking it up and the things you're able to do this year, man. So keep up the good work, man. Keep grinding and making money and making everybody else some money. And if you don't come on the rest of the season, man, we'll definitely follow my guy for the NBA. He will put money in your pocket. So, but I think we're going to see him again this year. So no worries on that. But once again, thanks again, Dream. For Who-Bangin Sports, I'm Parlay Tease. Please bet responsibly. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for everybody being here. We out.
On deck, time to fall in. The money's coming all in. With teeth we ballin'. Like time for us to hit a little grinding spree. But no peace till we hear that Britney Griner's free. Sparks fly high through the sky like Mercury. It's close to the sun. Feel the heat, you're done. Catch the fever, spread your wings, live in dreams.